Hello, everyone, and welcome to the live stream that isn't a live stream. Because if you've been tuning into the channel recently, you'll know that I've been having some issues with live streaming. And I like live streaming, I like doing it, I enjoy it, but I don't know if I can do it as often as I would like. So, for that reason, I decided from now on, until I can figure out what's going on with my internet or get some better internet, that we're going to be doing some live streams that aren't live streams, hence this video. So basically, I'm just going to be like recording a long play, I guess, and kind of treating it like a live stream. But we'll still get actual live streams. It just probably won't be as often as I would like. So hopefully this is a nice little substitute. But anyway, we got that out of the way. So hello everyone. I hope you're having a good day, morning, evening, whenever and wherever you are watching this video. Today, I'm going to be doing some work in Brindleton Bay. So on the agenda this morning, because it is morning for me, I am going to be creating a little sim, and I'm going to be building a chapel over here on this lot, which is titled St. Maxis right now. That is a working title. We will probably change that later. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and jump into things, really.
How do you? You're Bay.
Okay. So just to give you a little bit of background on what we're about to do when it comes to creating this sim. So over on Discord, because I have a Discord if you didn't know, my fellow mutual Nicole, who is like honestly one of the most brilliant minds I've come across because they're always coming up with good ideas, they're currently like doing a reimagining of the Fires household, you know, like Morgan, dang, I forgot everyone else's name. But that family in Windenburg, they're doing kind of a like reimagining of them, and they're playing through the couple when they were younger, and they were talking about maybe doing like a Vegas style wedding, and I was like, no way, because I was thinking of making like a chapel similar to the ones you see in Vegas where you can like, you know, quickly elope and all that stuff. But then, they were like, they wanted to include a little like Elvis there too, to, you know, handle the prenuptials, or is that what you call it? Prenuptials or whatever it is. And I was like, wait, that sounds amazing. So now I want to create an Elvis for my little chapel, and that's what we're going to do to start things off with. So honestly, I didn't really know too much about Vegas chapels. I knew I wanted to create one because I kind of like the aesthetic of it, you know, even though it's a chapel, it still feels kind of, I don't know, kind of gritty, if that makes sense. Which, how did I say it? I don't think that makes sense, but that's what I was thinking. But that's all I really knew. It was just a place where you can go and like quickly get hitched. But the more I look into it, the more I'm like, yes, I definitely want this in my Scuffed New York save. So that's what we're gonna do. And right now, we're creating our little Elvis. Honestly, I don't really know what I want him to look like. I'm just pulling his face until something starts to form. Maybe we give him like a big nose. Or I say big nose, but honestly, guys, is this even a big nose? I feel like this is a pretty normal size for a nose. What constitutes a big nose? We do something like this. But yeah, this guy, he's going to be the Elvis of the chapel. And you know, while in Vegas, some people probably just dress up as Elvis because it's fun and it's cute and it's like the tradition. But in my mind, I feel like this guy is kind of crazy. Maybe he actually runs a cult or something, because he thinks he's Elvis reincarnated, which yikes. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on here. So he's not just like playing a part, he really thinks he's Elvis. I don't know, yeah, maybe I'll give him like a cult, because I think we need a cult. We already have gangs, we already have all this other stuff going on. Why not have a cult? So yeah, I think that'll be cute. Also, a little warning, this video is not going to be edited because again, this is our live stream. That's not a live stream. So there might be some moments where I'm just rambling on or some awkward silences. Hope you don't mind. I like these eyebrows. I need to start downloading more though, because I've had these forever. And I feel like all my Sims usually have like one of these that you see on the screen. Okay, let's see. I think this is a pretty good face. We'll give him some big ears. Because for some reason, I don't know if this is kind of like a stereotype, I feel like a lot of older men, as they get older, their ears get bigger. Or maybe I'm just saying stuff, but I feel like that's the case. Because have you ever seen an older man with small ears? I don't think so. I haven't. That's for sure. Okay, and then for his hair, I was trying to find like fat Elvis hair, but I couldn't, so I found this instead. Which, I mean, it's all we have right now. It's all we have right now. So maybe we can make it work, especially once we start like dressing him up, you know? Maybe it'll be okay. Also, I did download High School Years, guys. So we have High School Year stuff in my game. Oh, I forgot we have the burglar mask now. That's pretty cool. What kind of glasses does Elvis wear? I don't know if I have any that fit the vibe. Maybe this. Wait, let me pull up a picture of Elvis. Old Elvis. Because I want to dress him similar to Elvis. Or as close as I can get. Okay, he had like the black aviators. Okay, we can do that. Also, I'm gonna make his eyes blue. Like he's wearing contacts. Ooh, that's kind of creepy. Wait a minute. It kind of reminds me of that pastor of like the mega church. I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about. I don't know his name, but he looks really scary. And his eyes are like almost shockingly blue. Maybe you know who I'm talking about. He's like a really rich pastor in America. Okay, I like this. Make this. No, that's too small. Okay, he looks kind of scary, which is good because I want him to give off those vibes. Kind of makes you feel uneasy when you're around him. Maybe we go with the glasses. I don't know. Before I decide on glasses, let me go to skin details. Give him a little bit of, I don't know, something. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Because he works long nights, you know. People are probably coming in like in the middle of the night to get married. So he probably doesn't get that much sleep. I might go with this. And is there anything else I might want to add? Oh wait, I kind of like this little detail here. And I wish we can give him a double chin, because I feel like that's something that would definitely be going on here. Oh yeah, he looks very creepy. Amazing, amazing. Let's stretch out his face some. Maybe bring his cheeks in some too. I feel like they're a little too out there. That was the phone. I don't know how to mute it. Maybe I should put it in the other room. But I have to keep it near me because something might happen. Let me see if I can lower it. Brief intermission. Okay, yeah, I don't know how to mute it. If it rings again, I'll just check it in the other room. Okay, but back at the task at hand. I feel like this is the face we're gonna go with. I might make his face a bit more blocky though, because I want to kind of give it that old school look, you know? Where again, kind of going back to like the big ears thing. I feel like a lot of older, like old men, they have big ears and they also have like long faces. Okay, his head's kind of big for his body, but that's okay. It will be fine. It will be fine. Maybe make him a little tall. Okay, there we go. Now, what would our little Elvis wear? That's another thing. I was trying to look for like an Elvis-like suit, but I couldn't really find one. Surprisingly, because I feel like if you look hard enough, there's CC for everything. So maybe I didn't look hard enough. But yeah, I couldn't find one. So we have to pick something that kind of will fit the vibes. I'm just clicking until I find something, honestly. Right now, I think this is option number 1, but I'm not really sold on that. I'm not really sold on that. I did download some like vintage suits, but they're not popping up. Oh wait, here they are. Okay. Okay, let me go to my Elvis picture again. Yeah, he usually has like that jumpsuit kind of attire. The older Elvis, because that's kind of the vibes I'm going for. Old Elvis. Yeah, we don't have anything. So this might be our best option. Let me scroll through again. Wait, this is kind of... I mean, I know this is more like a cultural outfit, but we could kind of make this work. Okay, this is a maybe too. Because the shape is what I want. But let's see. Maybe we have other stuff here too. Wow, there's so much stuff in my game now. I feel like high school years added so much stuff. Like, geez. I never had to scroll this long in the male category. Oh wait, I forgot we have this one. Okay, we might just go with this. And then we can put him in some bell bottoms. And that'll be it. I think that's the move. That's our plan of action. Yeah, we can do like this. Let's go to the ones we had before. Nice, nice. And then put him in some nice little loafers. And I don't know if I'm gonna do all his other outfits because he's literally just the guy that's at the chapel. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll do it later. Or do we have any cool loafers? Like any cool colors? Maybe the red. That's kind of a statement. And now throw these rings on him. Perfect, perfect. And since he has his chest showing, maybe we can give him a little bit of chest hair. Amazing. Oh wait, and then we can do like, because I already put a little bit of lining around his eyes. Maybe we give him a little bit more. Because didn't Elvis wear like eyeliner? We'll get the smudge one. And maybe a chain? This is kind of cute, but it doesn't really sit on him like it should. And this one's too short. Ooh, wait a minute, that's kind of cool. But nah, we don't need to go with that. Okay. This is our Elvis, I think. We're just gonna go with this for now. And his name will actually be Elvis because, again, he thinks he's Elvis Presley, reincarnated. There we go. Let's see. What traits can he have? Maybe we have him, he wants to be famous. Because when he goes around, people are like, oh, that's a really nice Elvis costume. And he's like, what are you talking about? I am Elvis. So he sees that as like some big conspiracy theory against him. He's like, people are trying to forget me. They're trying to act like I'm this pretender when I'm the king of rock and roll. So he's on a mission. He's trying to reclaim his spot at the top. Even though he has nothing to reclaim because he's not Elvis. Huh. So maybe we make him erratic. And let's see. Party animal. What are some good traits for our Elvis here? Maybe self-absorbed. Because I don't know if you guys have seen Priscilla. That was a pretty good movie. Like, I already knew Elvis was kind of problematic. But I feel like that just, I don't know. I really enjoyed it. And from that movie, I got that he's probably a bit, you know, self-absorbed. A bit narcissistic, maybe. Okay, erratic, self-absorbed. And I guess we can make him a music lover. Where's that at? Where's a music lover? And make his voice a little deeper.
Alupaz, my alupaz. Karashap swars. Skimbo chorm. Omiva, Manarskal, huh? Rainik. Ooh, from.
Okay, we can go with that. And then, let's see. I wish we got more walk styles. I actually like using them. Okay, we can go with this. Amazing! We have our Elvis. I was gonna see if I want to change it, but no. I think I'll keep it this color. I don't know, maybe I'll try to like find a suit, but for now, I think this is what we're gonna go with. And I said I wouldn't do his other outfits, but I think I might go ahead and do his formal. I feel like for that, we can just put him in a regular suit. The one I saw earlier. Actually, I don't know. I actually don't know. I'll come back to this later. Okay, there we go, there we go. Our Elvis. Yeah, right now I just kind of have him as a minor character in Scuffed New York, so I'm not really too pressed to like do his other outfits. Like if I end up giving him a bigger part later in the story, then sure, I might go back and like add a bit more, but for right now this is all I need from him. I just wanted to create the little Elvis, and here we are. Or do I want to make his face longer? The more I look at his face, the more I'm like, do I want to make it longer? Seems like there's something missing. Maybe a bit more rounded. browse out maybe, or browse out a bit. Okay, maybe that's fine. Okay, there we go. There's Elvis, Mr. Presley. All right, and now we get to the fun part, because this is what I was looking forward to, building the actual chapel. Now, right now, I have it set as a wedding venue, but we do have small businesses. So I wonder if I can have him like own this and people can come have weddings. Or if it's better if I just leave it here and have him like just come over. Maybe that's something we play around with. But let's hop over into build mode. And we'll see. We'll see. Wow, that was really fast. Get these out of the way. Speaking of weddings, the other day, so off camera, I have like a little legacy that I'm trying to attempt. And it's going good, honestly. It's taking a long time though, because I play it on, what is it? Like a long lifespan. But I don't know, I really enjoy it. It gives me more time to like connect with the Sims. Anyway, the couple I'm playing with, they finally got married and the wedding actually went really good. I don't have my wedding stories, so it was just like a base game wedding, but it turned out so good and I got so many good like pictures from it. I was really satisfied. Very satisfied with how it turned out. Okay, but let's get back to the matter at hand, the chapel. So when it comes to the chapel, I'm going to be looking at a picture of the little what do you call it? The little white chapel. Yeah, that's in Vegas. The iconic one. The one you think about when you think of Vegas weddings. So I'm going to be looking at that for inspo. Honestly, I probably could have downloaded one because I was downloading some CC for this lot. And the person who made the CC, they had already built the little white chapel and it looked really good. But I want to try to build it myself. So that's what we're going to do. And it shouldn't take too long. And it shouldn't be too hard either. Because it's actually like really small. That's why it's called Little White Chapel. So yeah, we're going to do that. And I feel like this is a good location. Because over here is where we did the motel and bar. So maybe after you get married, you can just like walk down and have like a little honeymoon in the motel over here. Celebrate at the bar. That's, you know, pretty good location to have this little chapel. Speaking of location, Brindleton Bay. I don't know if you guys have watched any of the other videos, but if you have not, Brindleton Bay is going to be a part of my Scuffed New York save, but I feel like it's kind of like a suburban town, like an offshoot of Scuffed New York. So like once you drive over the bridge, you end up in Brindleton Bay. And Brindleton Bay, I guess it's just basically like just a little small town, right? So a lot of like hole in the walls, a lot of rundown places. Not to say all small towns are rundown, but those are the vibes I want. Okay, which door do I want to start off with? I don't need to make it a one-to-one, but I do like the door that they have in the picture. I will add a picture, by the way. Even though this video is not going to be edited that much, I'll still throw in a picture. No, maybe this door. I actually like that. Okay, and actually we can probably make this a bit smaller because I believe for the Little White Chapel, most of the chapel is just like where the weddings happen. And then there's a little office on the side because it's a drive-through. Like, you can get a drive-through marriage too. So yeah, we'll do that. And I'm looking at the picture right now. We have a little bit of a cross section going on with the roof. So I'm guessing maybe we can add in something like this. And I'll pull this back here. There we go. So then maybe this is like the office, or this is like the drive-through part right over here. And this can be like bathrooms over here. And again, the main part is just, I don't know what you call it, honestly. I don't really go to churches, so I don't know. The place where the pews are. Okay, are these at different levels? I think this one is just like below. And then the steeple's right there. Okay, excellent. And then we have this cute little roof trim going on too. Perfect, perfect. That's really cute. I'm supposed to not be saying cute. I use it so much. I need to build up my vocabulary again. Because all my time spent outside of America, I forgot how to speak English. So I feel like I used to have a pretty good vocabulary, but now it's like non-existent. I gotta start reading books again. Because that definitely does help. I want something with a bit more texture. Should we go to like actual brick? Or maybe this. I'm kind of a sucker for this wallpaper we got from the Life and Death pack. I guess we'll just go with this one right now. Let me see. But it's not really white. I need something more pristine. Okay, maybe we just go with this one. Okay, and then I downloaded some CC. I don't know what it's called though. I'm gonna just type in chapel and maybe that'll pop up. Okay, I think it did. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Whoa! They really do have this. Amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Let me go ahead and pull this out. Because right, like leading up to the door, there's like this little, honestly, I don't know what you call it. There's a little something, okay? There's a little something that leads to the door. So maybe we try to recreate that. And then we can add a little curved roof piece up here. To give it that effect. Is it an awning? Is that what I'm thinking of? Is that what it's called? Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I should. I do enough building in this game. I should start to know what stuff is called, but I don't. And then we can add the roof trim that we used over here. Yeah, kind of give it that effect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And I want to use this piece, but I don't know where it goes. It's here for a reason. Maybe we put it over here, because in the picture I'm looking at right now, it looks like there's a building over here. Why? I don't know, but I don't know, maybe we could do something over there. And then there's one column that I had in mind. I think it's, no, not this one. This one. But it's a little too thick. It doesn't really line up. Maybe I do have to bring out the edges. I don't know how I feel about that. But we'll keep going. We won't scratch it just yet. It's just these are really thick. I like the design, but I don't like how thick they are. Okay, actually, yeah, we might just go ahead and scratch this. Maybe use these. But these feel too thin. I don't know. We'll just try it. We don't really have many options. Also, we have this ugly, like, fake grass going on here. We'll definitely put that down. It's like so artificial. Like, it just looks like carpet. Like, this looks too realistic still. Yeah, it was like this. It's gross, but I love it. No, we'll stick with this color for now. I'll try to find something, because I like it, but it is kind of blue. The other one, like I said, is very artificial to the point. It just looks like someone just laid out carpet, and they're not even trying to, like, match with the grass. But it's still green. Maybe we go with this one for now. It still gives off that, like, super artificial vibe. Okay, excellent, excellent. Maybe we fill up like barely to the edges, because we gotta do the fence too. It's a really nice iron fence that borders the lot. Ooh, this one has lights. That's kind of cute. We can do something like this. Amazing, amazing. Okay, I like this. And then drive through, right through here. We can try to get something that matches this little side street. But we don't really have anything that matches it too closely. I kind of hate when the Sims team, when they do that. They use terrain like outside of the lot, and then they don't give us anything to match it in game. Like, why do that? I don't understand. Oops, my mouse fell. I don't know. I don't know which one would be used. Okay, I just realized that this driveway leads to nowhere, but that's fine. Also, there appears to be some type of like enclosure over this. So we might add that. Also, I might mute for a bit because it's about to get really loud in my house. And instead of just pausing and stopping the video, I'm just gonna go quiet, which is fine because I'm just gonna work over this little enclosure. Hopefully by the time I finish that, it will be back quiet and I can resume talking. Okay, I'm back. So as you can see, we have the little overhang here where now that I'm looking at the picture, I don't know if it's actually fully enclosed or if it's just kind of like a little gate situation happening here. Like something like this. Where you kind of just pass through first. Because when I was looking at other pictures while I was waiting for the house to quiet down, it kind of looks like it's this situation. Because the pictures of people like at the drive-thru, it looks like they're outside. Which, I mean, that's fine. We could do that. But then again, this also doesn't have to be a one-to-one. But I'm going to try my hardest to make it one. Like something like this, and then we'll pretend that the drive-thru goes, I don't know, maybe you just go out this back way, or let's pretend there's like, I don't know, there's something that you can go where you can go. Okay, and then I decided to change the brick to this because I don't know, I thought that looked better, even though it doesn't really match with what we have going on out here. But yeah, we'll keep it for now. But so far, this is kind of shaping up pretty nicely. I like it a lot. Now we need to figure out what we can do for the steeple, because I don't have my wedding stories. And I don't have that like castle kit, which maybe it comes with steeples. I don't know. I feel like it would. So we're gonna have to just make do with what we do have. Which there has to be something. We can go with this and like upsize it. But I don't know. Or maybe I just build a room. Yeah, that might be the move. I might like build a little room. And then we could add something on top. Oh yeah, and I forgot, since this is technically the only room we have up here, we can make it a bit taller. So it hangs out like this. And then we can put our little steeple on top, because I think that looks better. Let's see, which one? This looks kind of weird. I don't know, does it work? I guess maybe if we do go with this one, we do bring it back to short wall height. Okay, because that's not too bad. But maybe I'll add like a half wall around the edge to make it look like a bit more built in. Yeah, now it looks like it actually is one piece. Okay, I think that works. Noise. nice. And maybe we make this pink, because I feel like there's a lot of white, even though it's the white chapel. And a pink awning, that would look kind of nice. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Now I feel like this is pretty much it when it comes to the actual build, the structure. I like what we have going on here. And maybe we go ahead and knock out the landscaping, and then we can jump into like the fun part, which is the inside. The landscaping, it doesn't seem too complicated. It looks pretty simple. It's mostly just like shrubs and stuff. So I can do that. Any other stuff I can't do. I'll be honest, I hate landscaping so much. It's the absolute worst. It's the pits. I hate it. But someone has to do it. And unfortunately, that someone is me. Okay, so before you come in, I guess. Wait a minute, what is this? I have no idea. Maybe we do like these little plants at the front. Like when you're coming in, I think that's kind of cute. Have it on the side like that. And then we can go ahead and do our landscaping. For the landscaping, I probably have to mute because if you guys don't already know, I still don't really have a setup. Like I'm currently just playing on a dining room chair and I'm using the armrest as like a mouse pad. And I'm holding the microphone in my left hand and trying to build with my right. So yeah, it's kind of tough. So I'm gonna go ahead and like start placing stuff down. But I'm probably gonna need to have both hands in order to actually get the plants where I want them to be. So we're gonna do a lot of alt placing. But let's see, before we get to that, what do we want? Definitely gonna use these. We could do hydrangeas, but I always do hydrangeas. Matter of fact, I always do these specific plants. But it's just what I'm comfortable with. Maybe these, or there's a different one. It's like blue flowers and it's a bit darker that I like to use. Because I just like the hue of green on that one. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Not for this build though, but that is nice. Yeah, this one. I like how this one looks. Or do I want to use these? These are a bit unruly, which is nice. Because again, our Elvis, he's like basically in charge of this chapel. So would he have these nicely tended to shrubs, or would he have these more kind of like wild, overgrown ones? Which I'm kind of leaning more towards these, but we'll see. Okay, let me go ahead and start placing stuff. All right, I think I'm actually satisfied with how the landscaping turned out. And let me see. Do I want to go ahead and bother with the side right now? Kind of, not really, to be honest. I don't really want to deal with that right now. So I don't think I will. But I did do a little bit of adjusting. So let me fix this. What happened here? Why is this floating? Okay, there we go. That should be fine. Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay. Trying to think, is there anything else I want to try to add here? There seems to be like a little gate before you enter this area here. So maybe we try to throw in like a little something there and then we can move on into the actual interior of the church. But I don't think there's any gates that will do what I'm looking for. Because it's like a tall gate, a little bit higher than what we have out here. I mean, maybe we can try this. I don't know. It looks kind of ugly in the light. In the dark, I could kind of look past it, but in broad daylight, I don't know. It was looking kind of rough, not gonna lie. Or maybe something like this. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it for now because I do kind of like the idea of that. Okay, there we go. And I lied. I want to put some fairy lights on the side because I feel like that would look really nice. So I'm gonna get those fairy lights from... Oh wait, they have some high school years. I was gonna use the one from the toddler pack. Oh wait, we have these. Okay, wait. Let's see. Do these actually work? They do. Yeah, we can use these. Yeah, like that. Have a little light as you're going into the chapel. It's the same, yep. Amazing. It looks amazing. It's kind of hanging a bit low. So maybe we raise it a bit higher. Oh, the setup is such a struggle. I have my mouse on like a magazine right now. So I have a bit of slippage. But it keeps falling. So I have to readjust. Okay, yeah, that's a better height. The phone! Okay. let's go ahead and raise you up. A little bit more. I could do this with Tool, but I'm kind of lazy. I'll just do it this way. All right. This is really cute, guys. Like, this is really cute. I was kind of thinking while doing this, like, I feel like I wouldn't mind having a wedding like this. I feel like it's pretty fun. It's just, I don't know. It's just so carefree. You don't have to worry about planning or like spending a lot of money. You just show up and you have like this Elvis impersonator marry you guys. But I don't know if I'd want Elvis. I feel like if I had to choose an impersonator, I'd want like a Beyonce impersonator. That sounds pretty iconic. But yeah, I feel like there's something appealing about this. And I can see why people do it. Would you guys be down for that, or are you like the more traditional type? I can see the appeal of a traditional wedding, but I also see the appeal of this type of wedding. Okay, I'll fix that in a minute. Alright, so inside the chapel, I don't know why I deleted the walls, because they actually need to be there. I think we should have enough room to fit in like a whole desk situation here, because we have the drive-through window right here in the middle, and then we can put a desk over here and maybe like some chairs and stuff. Because I figure like after you go in and, you know, say your whatever that you need to say to get married, you probably have to come over here and like sign paperwork and stuff. So probably just like a desk and some chairs. That's all we need. Let me find a good drive-through window. That's way too big. Maybe we can do this. We do have that sliding one from Snowy Escape. But I kind of like this one. Or we do it where it's just one window. One door open. I don't know. Because I think the only issue with the Snowy Escape window is that it's kind of small. It's a little bit tiny. Just a little bit. I kind of like the look of this window better. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna go with this one. Maybe we put one of these fun arrows here, just because. Or we can use these cool fairy lights or string lights. Like, I love that they did this. Now you can make your own little setup. So cool. That was a genius idea by the Sims team. Genius. Although some, like, I think Sixum, yeah, like some other people have already done stuff like that. The doorbell. But this is cool. I like that we actually have the option to do it in game and not through CC. I was kind of thinking of doing something like this, that they just drape some lights over. But I don't know. I don't know if I actually want to go with that now. We have these. I don't know, maybe it's better to have fairy lights on the window. And we have some different type of lighting outside. Or we have the awning too. We can bring the awning back over here. Okay, I'm not mad at that actually. If I make this slightly bigger, will it mess up the lighting? Let's see. Because I think 1.1 or 1.2 would be a better size. Or even bigger than that, maybe. See, 1.3. Okay, the lighting's still good. But now I feel like that's too big. Unless I'm sitting at like right on top of the window. Like something like this. Maybe. And what will we have beside? Like if you're going through a drive-through thing, maybe we would have this. Like some fun lighting too. I don't know. I don't know. Or would that be at the front? Nah, that's too much at the front. Maybe just on the side over here. Would there be like a menu so you get like a special deal? Oh yeah, that would be kind of cute. So like you pull up and it's like a drive-through restaurant. It's like, okay, we can offer you the basic deal where, okay, we have him or someone just come out and like bless your wedding. Or you can pay to have Elvis come over here. Or you can pay for like the deluxe combo where Elvis, he breaks out in song or something. I don't know. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. So we can do a little menu. They have options. Also, let me make sure I'm still recording. Because I think OBS only captures like 2 hours worth of filming. And I'm almost there. Okay, we're good. We're good. We have like, I think almost 30 more minutes. So let's see. Oh, and we can put these little balloons down too. Okay, where are the menus at? Is it in sculptures? Maybe. I have so much CC that it's just, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare trying to find what I need to find. I guess we can do this one, even though it's empty. Do we have? Oh, we do. We have some up here. Okay, yeah. We can do something like this. I was about to ask, okay, what do you guys think? But I forgot. We're not actually live streaming, but I guess you could still tell me, like, what do you think? I think that's kind of cute. And I'm pretty sure we have some balloons that you can tack onto the wall too. Oh, or we can do this. Add these little garlands. Yeah, they have the heart ones. Cute or amazing. Do I want them under the window or at the window? I kind of like them right here. Do we bring it out further though? That's the next question. Like we can do something like this, but I feel like that's too much. think we just have a lot going on. So maybe we just keep it like this. Yeah. And then going back to this sign. I like this sign, but I don't like the brown trim at the top. That's kind of throwing off the vibes. Not gonna lie. We could do something like this, but I don't like that. I actually don't want to do that. This is kind of nice, having it up here. I don't know. I think that's good for now. And also, let me go ahead and save. We've made too much progress for me to lose it all. Wow, I really like this. Like, I like this whole little area over here. Like I said, Brindleton Bay is a small town, and this is giving off small town vibes, for sure. And I think I'll probably add a little deco building over here too, to kind of fill in the space a bit. Let's see. What options do we have? Oh wait, we can put a car here too. Cute or awesome. Awesome. And we have new buildings. I forgot. What do we have with high school years? I haven't looked at all of the stuff that comes with high school years, but I feel like there's definitely some buildings that would fit over here. You know what? Maybe that banner I had before, we can like tack it onto the back of this. Like a just married type of thing. Okay, let me make a mental note of that and hopefully I come back to it. And then let me just sort by high school years because it's taking a while to get to it. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot we have the Ferris wheel now. That's cool. Also, speaking of Ferris wheel in high school years, I think this week, because yeah, you'll get this video out the week I'm recording it. So I think this week, Friday, we're gonna try to stream me building in Doo-Doo because I really want to build in Copperdale. So now that I have it now, I actually want to go and like do some building. I don't know if we're starting off with the high school. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the high school takes some planning and we might have to like build up to that. But yeah, I think whatever we do, it's gonna be something just kind of low key, just kind of getting our feet wet, if you will. But yeah, that's kind of on the agenda. It's kind of on our agenda when it comes to the live stream, the actual live stream for this week. Okay, also we have this, like these little builds right here. It's not too bad. Or maybe something like this. I might put both of them down. And then what else do we have? These are just homes. What is this? A little sign. RV. Let me put this in the back. Behind the build somewhere. Little convenience store. This actually would look nice. Where would we put it though? Maybe over here somewhere. I'm still trying to figure out what this lot would be. But I think I might stick with these. Ooh, this is a cool sign. I have this as well. That looks like a little general store. kind of nice. And it kind of blocks this area. I don't know if I want to leave this open or not. I'm gonna just put some down. Some options. We'll figure it out later. And by later, I mean like in 5 minutes. Okay, I think those are all the builds we have. So let me try to alt place and see what we actually go with. I think this is the setup right here. This, I'm fine with this. And I'll probably add in some tall trees to kind of fill up the space a little bit back here. And then I placed this RV that I pulled out earlier. And I'm thinking this could be where the Elvis lives, because he's basically an NPC in the save, okay? He's an NPC. We're not gonna really do too much for him. And he's just gonna be homeless, but we can pretend that he lives in that RV. I think that's good. But yeah. And then as far as the end of the drive-through, or I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe we should use like terrain paint, because then we can kind of blend it so it connects out to the back, you know? But that also seems like a lot of work. I'll entertain it. Let me see. We can try it. It wouldn't hurt. Question is, what terrain paint? Maybe this one. This one would be fine. Because I don't know, maybe they could only afford, wait, no. Yes. Maybe they could only afford to do like part of the drive-through. So then when you're like leaving out, it just transitions to like this crappy dirt road to the back. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, and then go ahead and bring, or actually we might not bring the fence back here. We might do shrubs. Or a little bit of shrub. Because it'll be a bit awkward if we just stop right there. Just add a little bit of border to things. Like use the plants to border it off. Make it look a bit smoother, if you will. Do I want to do this right here? Or where should we put it? Here? Or no. Let's not put the fence here. Because it wouldn't make sense to fence in the like small part. Unless Elvis is just like very petty. And he's like, this is my property and I want to make sure you know that. Okay, yeah, we can do that. And let's see. We have this back part over here. I might just add in a little fence to show that this is like the store's property over here. So we can go with this nice little wooden fence. Or is that too much? I don't know. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know. It feels kind of like crowded back here, but I mean, it is what it is. That's how life is sometimes. I'm not gonna sweat it too much. Okay, there we go. There we go. And then I said I could add some trees back here because it looks a little bald. You know what I'm saying? A bit of a bald spot going on back here. So we can get some trees. Maybe that tree back there. That big one. Where is it? Put this right there. Yeah, okay, that looks better. That looks so much better. And then we have those shrubs down there. So I feel like maybe I should use the same swatch. Do a bit of a transition, I guess. Are these the same? I know it's from a different pack, but it looks pretty similar, right? The color. Maybe I'll mix it. Where art thou? Where art thou? Where is the pets one? Or do we not have a pets one? Oh, we do. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me try to alt this. I'm gonna take away some of the grass here because it kind of looks a bit ridiculous having it just cut off. Ah, no. Okay, that's a bit better. Things look a little bit more blended, if you will. All right. There we go. And then I think I might add some of that grass. Like those blades of grass back here. That'll definitely go very well. Ooh, maybe we can add some of this back here too. Maybe. But first, let's find the grass before I get distracted. That was the doorbell. Like I said, my house is so loud. I literally feel like I live in the loudest house in the world. I'm gonna mute because I think somebody's about to walk through really loudly. Okay, maybe not. It was just some random person showing up at the door. I don't like that grass. I don't like it, so I'm just gonna use maybe this one. Okay, that one's not too bad. I didn't know if I would like this one either back here, but yeah, let's go with that. Throw some of these. And probably add that little, this thingy. There we go. We did it, guys. We did it. It looks amazing. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Okay, now let me see how we're doing on recording time. I can go ahead and start doing the inside. I don't know if I might end when the recording ends. So hopefully we can go ahead and get through it. Finishing this off. I won't finish it. Well, unless, do you guys mind if I finish this off camera or do you want me to finish it on camera? Because I can definitely wait because we only have like 2 more things to do. I just got to go around and fix the clipping. Add in the pews, set up the stuff. Actually, you know what? I might finish this off or on camera because we do have a lot of that fun CC that we get to place. Like this. I know you guys don't want to miss out on this. See, short curtain, like this, I guess. Short curtain version 2. And then like that. Okay, there we go. We got this cute little backdrop here. It's a cool buffet table. Like, look at this. That's insane. And I think it's actually functional too. Amazing. I love that. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe I'm lying. But I feel like it is. So, you know, maybe if you brought some friends to go with you to the little chapel, you guys can still have food. Or maybe Elvis, he has like a deal with the bar next door. And so if you want to get that, that can be like the super deluxe package where they offer you some kind of spoiled bar food if you really want it. Okay, but I think this is all we have in the pack, which is fine. And I want to do the little Greek column or podium thingamajig, whatever you call it. Where is it though? Is it shelving unit? Or do we not have it? Oh wait, I think it's over here. And yep, there it is. There it is. Yeah, we can do it like this. And then we can put the arch front and center. Perfect, perfect. Oh, I forgot we have a photo booth now. We definitely gotta put this in here. Or I don't know, should we just have like a photographer come over here? Elvis, he does it all. He can be the photographer, he gets the food together, he can do your makeup. Maybe we don't have this. Maybe we just have Elvis do it. He just takes pictures of you. Okay. Oh wait, this is kind of cute though. This is kind of nice. Nah, we'll just go with this one. What we already have. Let me see. Do we have any other wedding arches that I would actually like? Our options. Oh wait, this is a wedding arch? Oh, okay, never mind then. Maybe we can... I still kind of want like a little thing in the front though. Okay, no, that's nice. And instead of the wood, I think I'm going to change it back out for carpet. This ugly green carpet. Let's go with that. And maybe just some basic white paneling. I think that would be the vibes for this chapel, because it is the white chapel. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably change my mind. Yeah, yeah. Canopy of light. This is so pretty. Wow. Okay, high school years. I'll give you your credit. I'll give you your credit. I'll do something like that. And then we can put like a nice little carpet or runner right here. Honestly, I might make this smaller too because this is very huge. But yeah, guys, I think we're approaching the end of the recording. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it before it cuts off. And yeah, this is what we have so far. I like it. I think it turned out really nice. Really nice. And I can wait and finish it on our next video. But if not, I might just go ahead and finish it off camera. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it wasn't too awkward and stuff. I don't know. I feel like if it was me, I would enjoy this type of video. But I'm just saying. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. Live stream this Friday, probably working on doo-doo. So if you're interested, I'm probably gonna stream at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see you there. If you can't make it, no worries. Always the VOD. And there's always next time, because I'm gonna try to post at least 2 videos a week. No promises. But yeah, that's kind of the schedule I have in mind. So I will see you Friday or next week. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good morning, evening, day, whenever and wherever you're watching this. Probably not going to post screenshots because this is kind of, yeah, just a long play video. But yeah, maybe I'll post them once we finish. Okay, anyway, bye guys. I'm going to wave goodbye now. Bye. Thanks for watching. See you later.